Hello everyone. In this video you are going to learn how we can find the largest element and its index in an array. So in Java language. So uh, as you can see here, we have defined an array like of length 5, like at index 0 we have the number is 2, at index 1 4, at index 2 5, at index 3 1, and at index 4 7. So you can, after seeing this array, you can also say that 7 is the largest element of an array, and it is at index as on 4. So we have taken another example, 4 2 8 minus 1 3. So in this array we can say 8 is the largest element and it's on index 2, because index is starting from 0 to n minus 1. So how we can code this in Java? So I'm going to show you this thing. So let's go to our editor. So I'm using Eclipse for coding in Java. So just creating the class like largest element. So guys, uh, firstly we have to declare, we have to scanner class, we have to define scanner class for taking the input. So yeah guys, so for like what is the length of array, how we can find. So firstly uh, we will take the input of that array length. So n is the length of an array. So let's see, next it. So after that we will define an array of length n. So we will take, so for like we have also taking the n length, like an array length input, and we have defined the array. For taking the input we have to use the for loop of for 0 to n minus 1, like index. So we use the for loop for this, I equal to 0 to I less than n. So it will take to 0 to n minus 1, because the index is going to be 0 to n minus 1. So I plus plus plus. So array I is equal to sc dot next int. So yeah, so all clear, like everything we have taken input of length, how how much like how the length of the an array, and we are also taking the input of every element in an array using the for loop. So after that we will code how we can find the largest element and its index in an array. So like for getting the maximum, like largest element, so we will take like int max for getting. So firstly we will int integer dot min value. So like it will already store the minimum value in max, and after that for getting the index we will also define the index equal to 0. So firstly we will take the index equal to 0. So after that After that we will use the for loop. So it will take 0 to n minus 0 index 0 to n minus 1 and check by 1, and if it will be maximum like largest element, it will store in max value and store its index. So for getting that for that thing, we will run the loop 0 to I less than n I plus plus plus. Okay, so after that, if array I, like array 0 1 2 3 4, depends on length, like array length. So if array I is greater than max, then we will store we will store max, we will convert max, we will define the max is equal to array I. If uh, if array I is greater than max, then it will store the array I into in max, and in index we will store the index, like I it will store the index of that element position, like on which. So it will run the whole it will run whole the loop and find the largest element and its index. After that we can okay, sorry. So what we will do, like first we will uh, to and at index. Okay, okay, so it will give you the output of that thing. So we just run this code for getting our output. So like first we will declare the length of an array, so we will give the length 5. Okay, after that, as we discussed, like 2 4 5 1 7, after element of like elements of our array, 2 2 4 5 1 7, 2 4 5 1 7. So it will give you the largest element and its index. So the largest element is 7. You can see here the largest element is 7 at index 4. So you can easily find easily find this and like so. Thank you everyone. So this is our